What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit. I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos and lives like these. That being said, let's get into it. Terence Crawford just recently did an interview promoting the Canelo Alvarez fight. Bet bud. I'm gonna keep telling y'all, bet bud if you want to make some money. Like, if you don't like the car you're driving right now, before I even get into what I'm going to talk about, I want you guys to listen to me for a second. If you don't like the car you're driving right now, if you don't like the house you're living in right now, if you don't like the amount of money that's in your bank account right now, I'm going to need you to take everything in your bank account, sell your house, your car, whatever. Put all of that money on Bud Crawford for September. Styles make fights. How many times I'm going to tell you guys, styles make fights. Stylistically, forget about the weight class. It's a bad matchup for Canelo Alvarez. Weight classes don't win fights, especially when a guy started at 140 and is not a natural 168-pound fighter. He chose to go up there. That's not his natural weight class. He started his career as super lightweight, just like Bud started his career at junior lightweight. They've both started their career at lightweight. Come on, guys. You want a new car. You want to change your situation. This is the fight to make that money. Go look at the odds. I wish Canelo was an even bigger favorite, but go look at the odds and tell me if I'm wrong. Canelo's only minus 150. Go look at the odds and tell me if I'm wrong. Come on, guys. But anyway, like I said, if you want to make money, remember I told you first. Don't ever say I never try to put money in your pocket. That being said, let's get into it. Bud Crawford recently did an interview with Usyk Barack. And in this interview, he talks about not needing security wherever he goes. How he's not sounding cocky. He's just saying, I move around like a regular guy. I remember when I first started boxing and my coaches was telling me if I took boxing serious, there's potential I could become, a star. I could be somebody in boxing. Like, my coaches said I had the heart, the chin, and I was getting the boxing skills, but I just never stuck to it, I've always had it in the back of my mind. I just didn't want to be famous. That was just in my mind. I just didn't want to be famous. I wanted to be able to go to a grocery store and not everybody knows who I am. Everybody swarm me for pictures. But Crawford says he walks around the neighborhood like it's nothing. He says he don't have to walk around with security, and it's a great thing. I remember what Mike Tyson said, right? I'm going to get back to Bud real quick. But Mike Tyson said this, right? He said this to Floyd Mayweather. He said, Floyd Mayweather, you're a little scared man. You're a scared man. You're scared to go outside by yourself. You need 100 securities. Well, the reason Floyd is scared to go outside because he was talking a lot of trash. So he needs security. And he's worth a lot of money. You could be a boxer, you could have guns. People will still try to kidnap you. If somebody planned it out really good, you're one person. People could try to kidnap Floyd or his family and for ransom, whatever the situation is. I don't know what I could talk about on YouTube, so I don't want to get into all of that. So I'll leave that alone for now. But you guys understand, something bad could happen. So Floyd, people take that stuff personal, even though it's for promotion. But some people take that stuff personal. They don't like Floyd. So Floyd had to, in his situation, he had to have securities and stuff like that. Bud Crawford, I'm pretty sure Bud Crawford don't have any enemies. He says, Bud Crawford said, I don't bother nobody. So I walk around with no security. Mike Tyson, I don't think Mike Tyson walk around with securities as well, because he was mad at Floyd for doing that. Ryan Garcia has to do security because he says racist stuff. He says a lot of stuff he shouldn't be saying too, so he definitely needs security. But Bud Crawford said, I don't bother nobody. I stay to myself. I just don't want nobody to bother me. And Bud Crawford is not the guy you want to bother. So that is a stern warning to anybody thinking they could get a lick off of Bud Crawford. So think about it before you even try to bust the move. You understand what I'm saying? And why would you even want to bother black excellence? A guy like this that's done nothing but positive stuff for the community, for making black people look amazing. He's the true definition of black excellence. He take care of his kids. He take care of his family. He take care of everybody around him. Like, what more can you ask for? And he's everybody's favorite fighter. Bud Crawford. How can you hate on a guy like that? So, when a guy like this say, I walk around with no security, he's not sounding cocky. He's saying, I'm a regular guy like everybody else. I can go to the grocery store, whether people know me or don't know me. I'm going to do everything I do on a daily basis. I could be the best boxer in the world, pound for pound, number one, and I'm just going to live my life. I'm not too cocky. But he did say sometimes he feels like he's taken for granted. He did say that. Do that shirt say Usyk? Crawford got a Usyk shirt. That's what's up. Great fighters shows other great fighters respect. Usyk said Crawford is his favorite fighter. Crawford said Usyk is his favorite fighter. So I respect that. But Terence Bud Crawford said, I'm not bothering nobody. I don't want nobody to bother me. He's the type of guy you don't want to bother. The guy knows MMA, and he's the best boxer in the world. So if I was you, I wouldn't even want to think about bothering a guy like Terence Bud Crawford. But yeah, it's great that Crawford be himself. And like I said, he said he feels like he don't get all the recognition he deserved. But after this Canelo fight, I don't know, he might need security because he beats Canelo. He's the man.